Yeah, yesterday was a great opportunity against a Wofford team that earlier in the week had come back from 17 down to take the lead in the fourth quarter at Auburn, which is a perennial NCAA tournament team, and ended up losing 84-82. So we knew we would obviously have a great test, and they made a great run to end the first half after pretty much a shootout in the first quarter. And I was really proud because we didn't start the third quarter how we had initially wanted to, but I thought it was our most complete quarter so far. We outscored them 25-9, 24-9, and got contributions from a lot of different people. And really proud of our seniors. I thought Suzanne Gilreath, Kendra Van Leeuwen, and Abby Leszewski did a great job of raising their games and challenging the rest of the team to do that as well in the second half. And we got key contributions, I thought, again, off the bench. For the first time this year, Nia Beverly was able to be in uniform and be on the floor and really helped us in the second quarter when we were struggling to score. And then, Sydney Hilliard had her own personal 8-0 run in the fourth quarter to extend it out to a 20-point lead. So a lot of work still to be done. We must be better on, rebounding the basketball. And it's a great opportunity. We scheduled this home-and-home series with Colorado, knowing you're able to build your non-conference with similar teams that you're going to see in the Big Ten. Coach Payne's done a great job there since moving over, and it gives us an opportunity to have our freshmen understand that environment you're going to play in when you leave the Kohl Center, especially in Big Ten games. And then to cap the week off, obviously having the great rivalry game with UW-Milwaukee. I think especially, when you're playing against a coach who is a great player here and an assistant coach as well, that was a phenomenal player. But I think for our fans, for our kids in the state, not only on our team but we're recruiting, these are the kind of games that with the 4 Division I in-state women's programs, a lot of people circle on their calendars that they want to see.
Questions? Jay?
What of Sydney Hilliard's game translates so well to a college situation?
Well, I think she's very crafty with the ball, and I think she can create her own shot, which was really good yesterday. She has to be able to get into the lane and then make the right decisions, and I think we saw that against North Florida yesterday. She gets the and one, has a strong drive in the first half, and then when people start playing off of her a little bit more for the drive, she knocked down 2 threes in that run, and I think her teammates are putting her in a good position as well. But when she has, whether she's playing the point or she's off the ball, I just think she's able to create, and I think we saw that from an early age. She has a swagger that she feels like people can't guard her, which is sometimes not taught. It's something you build up with confidence. So I think, just knocking those shots down, you could see her level, and I think her teammates' confidence level of, Julie, was able to give her a pass that Julie had a great shot that understood that was an even better shot. So it's again, and as we continue to get her back and practice more and Nia on the floor, I think everybody's starting to see what she can do offensively that's a little bit different than some of the other guards we have.
Alex?
Coach, first road trip, is that kind of a milestone moment in any season when you go hit the road trip?
Yeah, when we played our close scrimmage, I requested that we went on the road to try to simulate it, and so we actually, when we scrimmaged against Illinois State, we went down the night before. We had pregame meal. We did film session and everything, so nothing once we got to the regular season would be something brand new. The only thing we didn't do is hop on a plane. So we'll do that. And again, you hope everything you build in the non-conference helps, not only the newcomers, but the kids maybe obviously some are in different roles, just have a comfort level of, we're going to get there and be able to practice. It's obviously, I know, different from having played games there or coached games there in the past, as well as had players that played with USA Basketball. I think we've got to make sure the altitude change isn't something that mentally takes over. It's good to get there early and get yourself accustomed to it, get yourself hydrated. And again, you're going to play a really well-coached team that plays in, one of the best conferences in the country.
George?
Coach, coming into the season, the excitement was about your 3 seniors, but when you saw the debut of the regular season by Julie, how excited was that to see? And What did that do for the team to see a freshman step up and have that contribution?
Well, it's funny, because Julie's been with us the least amount of time of the 4 freshmen, having played overseas this summer and with the Czech national team and the European Championships. And I think one thing everybody appreciates about Julie is she's very even keel in her approach. And she's somebody that I think she's endeared herself to her teammates because she's unselfish and she puts them in good positions. She made 3 or 4 passes yesterday in the fourth quarter that either got us great shots or got us to the free throw line. And I think that her teammates appreciate that, and she works really hard. I think they also know that she has a little bit, is more mature than your typical freshman, being a 20-year-old, having played on an international level for so long. So, she plays with a smile, but there's a quiet, I think, business-like approach to her as well that I think, especially the upperclassmen, appreciate with a younger player like that.